I was in a love triangle in two different projects where I was one of two women and a guy. A lot of intrigue with Alexander, whereas I think Olivia's been pretty oblivious to Clayton's attraction to her. So if she goes to Toronto, she may never see a lot of these people again. Things in this last episode become a lot more overt, and I'm interested to see where people's allegiances lie.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Heart in Motion podcast. I'm thrilled to welcome to the podcast Roan Curtis. How are you doing, Roan?
I'm doing really great, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's so exciting to talk to you. Loving the season. We are coming up on the finale.
Yeah.
So it's just been so much fun to watch. I'm curious. We just finished episode 6, and we've got a great moment at the fishing hole, we'll say. So does Roan have any background in fishing at all?
Absolutely. I've gone once, maybe two. I feel like it's like 1.5 times. I went salmon fishing once on a school trip when I was like 13 years old. And then my grandpa is from Minnesota. And so, land of 1,000 lakes.
Oh, yeah.
I think I went when I was like 7 and I caught a fish that was about this big and we threw it back. So it's like hardly fishing, but that's about the extent of my fishing experience.
It counts. Had you ever heard of the word lunker before?
I had never heard the word lunker before, no.
Well, it's funny. I fish quite a bit, and we use the word keeper because we keep them.
Right.
So, same idea, right?
Yeah, lunker, keeper. Keeper is a little bit nicer sounding. I feel like lunker is a bit of a funny word.
Well, it was a fun moment to watch. I'm curious, when you got the part for Olivia, going into it, did you know there was going to be this love triangle?
Yes, it was in the character breakdown when I received it. So I was aware, and the scenes that I did for my audition were kind of Clayton, Alexander related. So I was pretty acutely aware. It was actually pretty nice because this last year or 2025, I played I was in a love triangle in two different projects, where I was one of two women and a guy, and I didn't get chosen either time. So it's kind of nice to be the apex this time around. I was like, I think I deserve this after getting dumped twice in two different projects.
You've done your time.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I've done my time as the one who doesn't win. And the nice thing is that in this instance, it's kind of like it's a win either way.
Oh, and I tell you, we had a love triangle in When Calls the Heart.
Yes.
And it was pretty 50-50. This one, it's like people kind of knew right up front who they were rooting for. Right now, people are going back and forth. So
yeah, I think as they kind of like it's tough, right? Because Clayton's a lot more up front. Alexander keeps his cards closer to his chest, but I think that there's like a lot of intrigue with Alexander, whereas I think Olivia's been pretty oblivious to Clayton's attraction to her for like the first few episodes, and you're only really starting to see the beginnings of that spark, like reciprocated from her end around episode 5, I think. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's a toughie. I think it's really been, I feel that way reading it, where I'm like, I don't know who I want her to end up with.
I know. But you know what? You're right. It's a win-win either way for Olivia.
Yeah. They're both wonderful as characters and as humans. Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So we learn in episode 6 that Olivia has this really tough decision to make when it comes to art school. So I'm curious, from your perspective, what is it that's really keeping her in the town?
Well, I think the thing that I don't know if viewers are, I think that there's a few things. There's obviously the community that really means a lot to her. She's grown up in this town. She's got roots, and I think that that's pretty relatable to anybody who grows up in a smaller community. That kind of everyone knows your name, the closeness that is forged in smaller communities obviously is very appealing. But I think the other thing, and her mom obviously, but I think the thing with her mom that maybe isn't, we don't say explicitly, but that I definitely used as subtext for myself in playing all of that, is that at this time, travel is arduous, and it's not easily accessible. So if she goes to Toronto, she may never see a lot of these people again. It's not like she can hop on a train and go from Toronto to Hope Valley. So the journey is long enough that, and also, it's the frontier is hard. People get sick. There's not a lot of medical treatment. There's a really good chance that she might never see certain people again just because of the life expectancy and that kind of thing, which is obviously a heavier connotation. But I think for me, it was really important to bring that in terms of like the decision she's making. It's like, she's not saying goodbye to her mom to go to college. She's saying goodbye to her mom for years, potentially forever.
Such a good point. That is such a good point. Yeah. I mean, we think in terms of travel here now, and we
Yeah.
don't think about how hard it was and difficult it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
We go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, and I think it's a hard decision now, even with
Yeah.
modern travel, to leave your family behind and
yeah.
go somewhere else. But I think that, yeah, with that added context, it's like, oh my gosh, it's almost unfathomable.
So we've seen some great pictures of the finale.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people dressed up, a lot of elaborate going on. What
Mhm.
are you most excited for everybody to see in that setting in the boarding house?
Well, I think it's really fun because that's like the first time that everybody got to be in a scene together, pretty much. Like you've got every single person in a scene together. So those couple days that we shot it over 2 days, and it was so great to just like see certain dynamics play out that you haven't seen all season. Like, you know, characters interacting that you wouldn't typically see interacting. Just getting to be on set with people that I would pass in the makeup trailer or whatever, but that I very seldom like actually get to work with. So that was great. I'm really excited for people to kind of see the season conclusion of where this love triangle ends up. I think that things have been really bubbling under the surface this entire time. Nothing super overt has necessarily happened. I think she's, kind of made a move on Alexander in terms of like asking him on a bit of a date. But like nothing has really been said out loud by any party, I feel like. So I think things in this last episode become a lot more overt, and I'm interested to see where people's allegiances lie afterwards.
It's definitely going to be fun to watch. Roan, it's been so much fun talking to you. So excited to see the season finale, everybody to see it, and hopefully what's to come, right? We're crossing our fingers for more seasons.
Crossing our everything's, my toes, my fingers, everything's crossed. I hope we get to do it again.
I want to remind everybody that the finale is going to air this Thursday on Hallmark Plus, and so everybody be sure to tune in for the finale. Thanks so much for this chat. It's been great.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Really appreciate it.